Topping our news, we begin with the indictment of former President Donald Trump. For the first time ever, a former or sitting U.S. president is facing criminal charges. We're learning more about the seriousness of those potential charges and the political fallout this morning. Here's ABC's Morgan Norwood.
After Thursday's unprecedented grand jury indictment of a former president, Donald Trump appears set to travel from Florida to New York to be arrested by the Manhattan District Attorney's Office as early as next week. Multiple sources telling ABC News the Manhattan grand jury voted to indict Trump on criminal charges in connection with a $130,000 hush money payment made to adult film actress Stormy Daniels shortly before the 2016 presidential election. The details of the charges and the indictment itself will remain under seal until Trump is arraigned. Trump's attorney saying on GMA they will not be taking a plea deal.
We'll go in there and we'll proceed to see a judge at some point, plead not guilty, start talking about filing motions, which we will do immediately, and very aggressively regarding the legal viability of this case.
The investigation by Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg has focused not on the money paid to Stormy Daniels to cover up the alleged affair. That wouldn't be a crime, but whether other crimes were committed as a result of that payment, such as documents being falsified and campaign finance laws violated. Trump's former lawyer and fixer Michael Cohen admitted to helping arrange that payment to Daniels and was among those testifying before the grand jury.
This is not revenge, right? What this is about accountability. He needs to be held accountable for his dirty deeds.
In recent weeks, Trump has repeatedly lashed out at Bragg, warning of potential death and destruction if he was indicted, and summoning his supporters to protest.
From the beginning, it's been one witch hunt and phony investigation after another.
Many Republicans joining Trump in that criticism. But could Trump's alleged hush money payment to Daniels be a part of a pattern? Sources close to the matter say the Manhattan DA's office is investigating a second alleged Trump payment to former Playboy model Karen McDougal. I'm Morgan Norwood, ABC News, New York.